Hello! Sorry, I was switching off the heater because it makes a bit of a noise and it is cold in Cape Town. How are you guys doing? Thank you so much for joining me. This is a Let's Talk with whoever is online with me. I see a few of you already here. Hello, hello, hello. Chico, Sonia, the Punisher, Get You Online, Lynn. I gotta ask you, Lynn, why Get You Online? I'm really curious. Please explain that username to me. Please. Get You Online, Lynn. It sounds so like kinky. I gotta get you online, Lynn. Um, the darn darn kitty, meow. Rating from Ramon's channel, yeah. Yeah, I was on Ramon's channel. I was asking people to come because I miss people. That's the truth. I miss people as a comedian. Being on stage, obviously we don't get a lot of stage time now, or any stage time really. So YouTube is the new stage, and I just miss people, man. Like that's the thing. Let me know what you guys think. Like everyone's like kind of excited about the restaurants being open again, and some comedians have been messaging me like, "Hey, when is open mic gonna start? When do you think?" And I don't think we're gonna see open mic night. We might. Some comedians are very determined and persistent, so they might start an open mic night at some point. Um, but I don't think it's gonna work. I really don't. I mean, to be honest with you, social distancing was never a problem because most of the time when we were on the circuit, there was only 5 people in the audience anyway. But but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Dave Chappelle made it work though, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't think. I think my skepticism comes in when I think about things how it was before the lockdown. It was already difficult to get people to go to a show. The economy was already crap. People would rather watch indoors, YouTube or Netflix. So for now, people are still scared of this pandemic. So to convince people to come out to a show, even though you might want to, I think it's gonna be a bit tough. And even if there is like a huge influx of people going to a show at the very beginning, I think it's only gonna last for like a month, and then after a while, people are gonna be scared to come to a show. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? That was fast. Yes, because I'm always on time. Well, I try to be. Louise, hello. Hello. Etienne De Beer, nice, nice. Thank you guys so much for joining. Please subscribe to my channel. I got some great content coming up. I'm also from Ramon's channel. Thank you, Eddie, for tuning in. I don't know. Oh, okay. Lekker brandewijn and Coke. No, it's sorry to disappoint. It's just Coke. Wally De Beer. Hello, Joe. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Wally. Thank you for joining. Talking is great. Exactly. I need to talk to people, and I'm hoping, yeah, we can just have a nice chat. Just whatever it is you wanna talk about. Julie Barnes, were you on Cliff Central last week? Yes, I was. I was on Friday morning. That was me. There is a video. I uploaded a video, the latest video that I've uploaded on my channel. I took that interview and I put some visuals to it, all that stuff. Actually, let me go and get the link, and then you guys, if you haven't seen it, please go. It's actually a very cool interview. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not just saying that like it's. I think we spoke about some interesting points about what happened. So if you guys are interested, please. I'm putting the link in the chat so you can go check it out. It's a very, very nice interview. So let's see, where was I? Lynn is catfish. That's funny. Hello, hello. Is Spiker Hund. Spiker Hund? I'm Spiker Hunt, please. Okay. I don't know. Peter Pan. Yo, Emilio. Hi, buddy. How are you? Lynn is catfish. Yeah. Laura Frey says hello. Hello, Laura. Gentle Inflatables. Hey, thank you for joining me, Gentle Inflatables. I've seen this person. I'm sorry, I don't know if it's male, female, or what you identify as, but I've seen this individual quite a like watching everywhere. So please go check them out. I think They run a bouncy thing for the kids. I think I'm just guessing. Good evening. Is that dirty Coke, Joe? Why are you guys so concerned with what I'm drinking? Beard is a good look. I was actually thinking of shaving it, to be honest. Matt Fell fan, Joe. Oh, Marvel fan. Yes. Do you guys like the new background? I used to have like this um, backdrop, which was That's Funny from a gig. I used to promote shows and organize comedy shows and events under the banner of That's Funny, hashtag That's Funny. And I don't know, I kind of got bored of it and I was like, I want something more me, you know? I want something more that shows a bit of my personality. I like Star Wars, Kurt Cobain, Marvel. I got some comic books. I got a gaming, Guinness World Book of Records gaming thing. There's more stuff down there. Skateboarding. I used to skateboard. I used to be sponsored. And just things I like. Food. Um, the cards is from my friend Sebastiano. He's a magician. So yeah, that's just a bit more of me, really. And the microphone, obviously, because I'm a comedian, so that's just there. I don't know what to put on that side yet, so I'm just leaving that there. Um, Julia Barnes asks, "What's happened about the DJ that got your show canceled?" Um, I wouldn't say she got my show canceled. I would say that she got me canceled from a show. That show is still going on. They just replaced me with something else. And so far, if you watch the Gareth Cliff interview, just bear in mind that Gareth Cliff interview is a podcast. So I just put images up to kind of keep people somewhat entertained. But I do give a bit of an update in that. And since that interview, there hasn't really been much happening. Although I will say this, I'm planning on making a video, maybe tomorrow, and it will be released on Thursday or Friday, about cancel culture and comedy. And also, this will tie into it. If you guys come tomorrow evening, I'm going to be doing another stream with 4 comedians. That's right, 4 comedians. So me included in those 4. And then it's going to be so it's going to be Peter Sawanga, Venner Weber, Mikhail Kanaka, and me. We're going to be talking about that: to be woke or not to be woke. And I feel like that we're going to basically talk about that topic in and around comedy, because at the moment comedy is being attacked by cancel culture and of course woke people, I think. And we're going to talk about that, and I'm going to be releasing another video on that because I got a very, very, very heartfelt voice message from a fellow comedian that was expressing how he admires my determination and persistence to fight against cancel culture and to stand up for what I believe in. And he said some pretty important things in that voice note, which I will talk about in an upcoming video, also part of the cancel culture fight that I'm doing. I'm nervous to do it because, a lot of people are going to find it, they're going to say I'm lying or they're going to try and discredit me, but I have the voice notes. What I'm saying is not crazy or lies. There are a lot of comedians, and not just comedians, fellow artists, that feel that they are being censored by the woke. Because of how they react with cancel culture and all this stuff that is going around. It's actually very terrible. So yeah, that's the update. So long. Maybe you can do an open mic night at a restaurant. Yeah, see, that's again, I don't think that's gonna happen. So yeah. Hey, D Martin is in the house, guys. Please go and find this girl on Twitter. She's amazing. I think she's studying to be a lawyer. And I gotta admit, like, it's so refreshing to see her views and stuff like that. I'm a fan. So please go check her out. She's awesome. D, when are you gonna be on Ronaldo's stream? I saw you guys talking about that because You're more than welcome to come onto my show. Just saying. Yeah, that's what I just said. Um, I saw lockdown as a tunnel when we entered it, dark in middle, other side. Yeah, that's kind of bleak. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I think there is gonna be light on the other side. The question is the light friendly? And by the way the world is going, is the light white? And therefore, is it racist? That's kind of like the conversations we're having now, which is ridiculous. But I've got a nightclub and we're pretty much canceled. I've been nearly 4 months now and no end in sight. Yeah, I see. This is also something else I'm noticing. There's a lot of comedy venues, venues that used to have comedy shows that are just closing, which is another reason why I think we're not going to see comedy or even bands that go to, sometimes you'll have a venue that has like live music. That's not going to happen anytime soon, I don't think. Maybe music, but yeah. Nabila! Hello, Nabila. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you for the rose. I hope you're feeling better, Nabila, by the way. Message me, let me know. Have you performed at Comedy Club at the Waterfront? Yes, many times. I was recently promoted to. Okay, well, that I shouldn't probably say that, but yes, I was. I have performed at the Cape Town Comedy Club. I've been there a few times. It's a great place. I don't even know what's happening with them, to be honest. Last time I heard, wasn't looking too good, but maybe I should follow up with them and see how they're doing. I hope we'll see them open, but I don't think they will open when there's a lot of restrictions because their rent is quite high and their expenses are quite high. So I don't see them opening up uh, anytime soon. Hey Joe, hello. Anrich, Joe, I'm a huge fan of stand-up comedy in general, but I've sadly never watched a show at a club in SA. What's the scene like in SA? Where are the popular good clubs? Well, at the moment, fuck all. At the moment, there's nothing. You're not gonna find anything. Go to YouTube, make jokes. That's the best I can tell you, buddy. And to tell you the truth, there was a lot of places you could have gone to. Comedy Cartel, my brand, used to promote stand up comedy, and we did comedy shows in and around northern suburbs as well as other places of Cape Town, Somerset West, and we're even gonna go as far as Gordons Bay. Um, and unfortunately, obviously due to lockdown, there are no shows at the moment. But there is a lot, dude. There really is, and I could name a lot of them, but the problem is I don't even know. Like I just said, I don't even know if they're still going to be open. I just saw one venue closed down, which was a regular open mic spot. Timbuktu in Cape Town has closed down, and yeah, that was very sad. Also performed there. It was a lovely room. But keep in touch, Anrich. Definitely keep in touch with me. I will know where you can go when things get back to normal. Um, yep, I agree. It feels weird to go out. It's not. Yeah, I know. I got to keep on doing this YouTube thing. Guys, here's the other thing. People keep on asking me, Joe, how can we help? What you've gone through. People say, oh, do like a crowdfund thing. I don't want to do a crowdfund thing. And it's funny because I said I don't want to do a crowdfund thing because people are going to think that I'm doing this for money. It's not about the money. But yet I'm still being accused that it's for the money. So, anyway, not the point. I am, I've decided to do a few things. One, the best thing you can do for me right now is subscribe to my channel and tell people to subscribe to my channel. I've got more content, more interviews coming up. I'll be doing some comedy related stuff. I am working on a show that is, I've released one episode of it already. Let me actually also find a link to that to show you guys. So, for those of you who don't know and that are new to my channel, this is the kind of vibe I'm going to go into at the moment. All right. And it's basically news, but with comedy, and I'm going to make jokes and stuff like that from a different perspective, if I can put it that way. So, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to do more episodes like that in the future. A whole lot more episodes like that in the future. and hopefully I can get other comedians involved and we can make a big show out of it. But it's got to start somewhere, and I'm going to start doing that. Maybe next week I'll be releasing a bit more, just making fun of the headlines really, and being like the opposite of Trevor Noah. So you know how Trevor Noah is kind of woke. Well, I'm going to be the opposite of that. I'm just going to tell it how it is. I'm going to be myself. And that's it. And then obviously in the future, maybe I'll do a stand-up comedy special for you guys. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things go. At the moment, the future is very unknown, but that's kind of where I want to go. And I need you guys to subscribe, share my channel, tell people to subscribe. And there is one other thing. I have decided to join Ramon. I've been battling with this for a while. Like I don't want to do it, to be honest. I wanted to get to super chat level and not have to ask people to donate or whatever. But a lot of people have been asking. They want to help, and I am so grateful, so grateful, because I've lost the only gig I had during the lockdown. Situation is dire. I'm not gonna lie. I am making plans to make money, obviously, and this is one of them. Diverse income. So yeah, I guess if you guys feel good, if you guys feel generous, there it is. It's up to you. I'm gonna leave it there. I don't know why I feel so embarrassed. Like I don't know. I feel like busking. Like I'm busking. That's a weird one. Maybe I'll do. I have been working, for those of you who don't know, I have been working on some magic tricks. So I'm trying to expand my thing. But anyway. Oh man, that is some good stuff. Yes, be yourself. Yeah, that's what everyone keeps on saying, and I will keep on doing that. Stop worrying what people think. Well, I'm not really. When it comes to my comedy now, I'm not. I don't care. And also, for those of you who don't follow me on Twitter, if you were to go back in my tweets maybe 2-3 months ago before the lockdown, I was like basically I never used Twitter. And since the lockdown, I've just been like on Twitter because I don't care anymore. I'm gonna say what I say. I'm gonna say what I feel, and tough cookies. Um, so yeah, it's up to the system doing nothing wrong. Exactly. Thank you. Look, I think also something important that hello Yanni, it's good to see you, man. I think something important that I also want to mention to you guys is this is not about the woman or the DJ person or whatever that canceled me. It's not about her, and I feel like I have to constantly say that because people get wrapped up in the story and get really emotional, and I know what she did was terrible. There's no denying that, but she's not the only one that does this. She's not the only one. This kind of cancel culture that keeps on happening, and no one is saying anything. Everyone just feels kind of guilty or feels bad or thinks that like, oh, my white guilt is getting to me. Like, I'm not white, I'm brown, for those of you who don't know. And I got canceled. Now, I'm not saying that makes me any special than anyone else. What I'm saying is cancel culture doesn't give a damn where you come from, who you are, doesn't give a damn to even get to know you. That's its biggest problem. Somebody just wakes up that morning and decides, I don't like this guy or girl or whoever, and says, well, I see this as racist, so now we're going to cancel it. No. No, it needs to stop. And what's even worse is that kind of culture is what censors artists. And notice I said artists, because it's not just comedians, it's actors, it's musicians, it's cartoonists, it's any form of art. We are scared to go against the narrative because of these woke people and their cancel culture, and I'm standing up against it. That's why I say, like, don't get caught up in the people that were involved in my story. It's about the behavior that needs to stop. So yeah, Reese, guys, go support Reese. She's amazing. Thank you so much for tuning in, Reese. This is great to have you. Banting, how's it? I'm good. Laura Frey, I'm not good. Okay, you guys are talking amongst yourself. Ilithuria, another channel to subscribe to, guys. Eleutheria, Beth Symes, she's amazing. For the moms out there, for the single mothers, for the single parents, whatever, parents, for parents, any and all parents, go subscribe. She talks about homeschooling in lockdown. She also talks about rights, human rights, and obviously anyone can really subscribe. It's not just parents, but it's all about fighting for our rights, and she keeps us updated with certain things, especially fishing. She did something on fishing. If you guys want to know more about that, so please go subscribe to her. She's really cool. She's really cute when she gets angry. Like she's like a little what's that? Russell Terrier, Jack Russell. Oh man. Beat Buttons. Joe Emilio, I live in Gordons Bay. Why not have a max 50 people joke church? That you joke, but comedians were talking about that when we knew that church was going to be like open for 50 people. We were joking around saying maybe one of us should like register as a priest or a rabbi or something. And then, but then we found out that there's a lot of red tape and it's not so easy. So yeah. But it's not a bad idea. Loved your reply on Gary's show. Well done, dude. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was fun. Did you perform at the Thirsty Oyster? That sounds familiar, so I may have. On the money thing, we all need to. Yeah, well, that's anybody who feels giving. I'll do a joke for $1. No, I won't. I won't do that. Right wing news. Yeah, I don't want to say right wing. That's the thing. I'm gonna try and be balanced. Again, it's gonna be any headline, any news that I find funny. I'm gonna talk about. Like for example, here's a bit of a teaser. I'm gonna talk about Chop and how they have become. Like I don't even know where to begin with this one. So an area in Chop, and I'm not sure if it's a whole area, but or an area. I need to do a bit more research, but what I read was an area in Chop has been designated as black only. Yeah, so I'm going to be talking about that. Hello, Joe, Grumpy Old Man. I like that name, Grumpy Old Man, and you got a pug. That's so stereotypical. D. Martin says, thank you so much. I'm supposed to go into Ronaldo's show after he has hosted Steinhazen, maybe in 2 weeks, but I'll come on to your show whenever you want. You'll have me. Awesome. Okay, cool. After Steinhazen. So that is this coming Sunday has Steinhazen. The Sunday after that, he has you. Awesome. Okay, cool. Good to know. Let's see. So, yeah, guys, go subscribe to Ronaldo House if you haven't. Make your zapper bigger. Okay, make it bigger. Make the circle big. No, it doesn't work. How much bigger? I don't know. I don't want to be like Ramon. Like Ramon gets teased a lot about the whole big. I mean, oh man, I don't have the meme. I should show you guys the meme. But I made a meme because Ronaldo was giving Ramon so much crap about the zapper. I made a meme with Ramon's head in the middle of the square. It was quite funny, and Ramon really likes it, and so does Ronaldo. Joe, you're gonna get into rap too. The people deserve to know this. So, for those of you who don't know, I've been tweeting with Chico on Twitter, and he's been rapping, and he's kind of convinced me to also do a rap. So I don't know. We'll see. I said we'll do a collab. We'll see where it goes. But yeah, Zapper's too small. I made it bigger. Must I make it bigger? Like, let me know. Must I make it bigger? Graciously accepts. You guys are too kind. You're making me. At least you're making me feel better. Joe, good comes out of evil. Search forward. Yep, that's just be honest. Just be truth. That's it. I'm just honest with people. Which is why I take great offense to what that woman said to me on Twitter, calling me those horrible things, because I'm like, wow. Like, here's something interesting for you guys to know about me. I used to live in Egypt, all right? I lived there for about 9 years. No racism. Like I'm not even kidding. Like I think maybe because there's not a lot of Africans, like Black Africans. There's not a lot of multicultural. All the multicultural slash different nationalities are in the touristic areas. So like Alexander, Sharm el Sheikh. Obviously where the pyramids are and the museum, there's a lot of tourists there. You see a lot of white people and Europeans and Americans and people from all walks of life go there. But in majority of Egypt, at least at the time when I was there, it's just Egyptians, and they weren't racist towards each other. Obviously, they weren't like they hated me. Not all of them, but some of them, most of them, like 80, 90% of them hated me because I'm American at the time after 9/11. But I didn't know how bad racism could be till I came here. And what I mean by that is coming to South Africa, there is this narrative going around as you see it in media, the whole clickbaiting or race baiting, white privilege, white monopoly capital, all that stuff. It's like thrown at you, And being someone who came to this country, I just felt like it was thrown at me all the time. Not because not because I'm white, but I'm just seeing it. It's like being shoved in my face. Like look, and it's like why is there this hate, And majority of South Africans actually aren't. They just want to get along, We want to just live together, and I think there was an interesting video I watched earlier today, and I'm gonna try and find the link to it. I know a lot of people don't like this guy. I know that, but his message is still sound. So if you can get past that, just get past the person. I mean, some of you will like him. He's a comedian, political comedian in the USA, and I think the last maybe 2-3 minutes of his video are probably the most important part of the message, and it's pretty much sums it up nicely. And I think that this government in South Africa is too focused on race, and it's a terrible thing. I don't like it. And again, that's why I've decided to be myself. And what irks me the most is like in comedy, a lot of people were telling me like, hey man, like you should be more yourself. And I was there. I was there when I didn't want to talk about certain things in comedy because I was scared that the woke or certain people would try and cancel me, if I can put it that way. And so I here it is. This is to my Facebook page. It's a video on my Facebook page. Go check it out. Yeah, it's what was I saying? Yeah, so this whole race thing in South Africa is quite intense. I'm not gonna lie, and I think it's also intense in America, especially now. But it amazes me how I stayed in a country in Egypt, and yes, people argue with me like, "Oh yeah, but you were a kid, you didn't know." And it's like, yeah, well, maybe, but I think even kids now feel it. Like if I'm a kid in South Africa, I think I don't know. I feel like it's always in your face, and I think addressing racism the way the government is and the way the media is the wrong way to go about it. That's my opinion. I could be horribly wrong, sure, but that's why I think it's good to talk about this stuff with people, And most of the people I've spoken to agree that we're talking about it too much. We're worried about it too much. I mean, the fact that chess can be racist. I mean, what is going on, people? What is going on? What? Because the white go, okay, fine, make the black go first. But fighting racism with racism is not going to solve anything, just by the way. I don't know if anybody's realized this. Sorry, I'm going on a bit of a rant. But I can't help it. I'm missing some of you guys' stuff now, and I've probably lost like, oh no, I've gained viewers. Okay, cool. So people like what I'm saying. Nice. Oh, come on, Laura Frey. There you go. Do you feel better now? Did I stroke the little ego? Is it okay now? It's gonna be okay. Go subscribe to what's it? Talking Sirens. Good channel as well. Yeah, if you want some shaving tips. Sorry, I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. I'm laughing at myself. But anybody who, at least, yeah, it's a joke. Germ, not here long. Need to go have a drink with my wife. Just quickly, did you get my mug? Your mug? No, I didn't. Germ, sorry. I don't know if you're still in the audience. I did not get the mug, not yet. And if I do, or if I did, I'm gonna put it somewhere here to piss off people. And I'm also gonna get a "Make America Great Again" hat just to piss off the trolls as well. So I'm gonna do that. Yes, talking sirens. There you go. Check one joke. I've been making jokes. Have you not been watching? I've been making jokes. I'm doing it even without you paying, man. Um, yes, I love Ramon. I gotta be honest, Ramon, Ronaldo. Okay, so I fell upon Ronaldo first in YouTube, and then he led me to Ramon and Germ, and the three of them actually encouraged me to do this whole YouTube thing. When the lockdown happened, they inspired me to do it, and it's been fun. And this is great. You know, this is great how technology is, where I can sit here in a room all by myself, looking at a camera, but yet I'm talking to how many are watching now? 51 people with 39 likes. Thank you guys so much, by the way, for the likes. That's really, really awesome. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell people to subscribe. I need to, yeah. Thanks, Joe, for opening up. Yeah, no, we're gonna talk about that. I'm gonna flip and fight back hard because it's enough, man. It's enough. What they did to Schuster wasn't fair. And you know what? Here's the other thing. So I'm not gonna mention his name, but I had a discussion with a comedian about not about cancel culture, but about I wanted to ask him. I wanted to challenge him on a topic, and then I noticed something because he's kind of woke. He's very woke. And then I noticed something because I asked him, I said, come on to my show, let's talk about this. Because I want to know, I want to learn, I want to know. I'm a curious person. I want to know, as a performer, what is going on here, right? And he refused. He denied. He said no. And I was like, okay, so not talking about it. So you're okay to write stuff about this topic on your social media page. But the moment that people deny or challenge, you're just like, nah, talk to the hand. What? How are we going to learn? How are we going to spitball some ideas and maybe come to some kind of middle ground so that we as human beings can move on? Your word is not set in stone. And anyway, so I feel like the woke, the social justice warriors, they're the ones that make um, what is normal seem not normal because they question everything and they try and like shove it down your throat. You know, like no, you gotta be okay with abortion. You gotta be okay with it. But it goes against my beliefs. And if you truly believe in freedom, I'm allowed to believe in whatever it is I want to believe in, just like you're allowed to believe. If you want to have an abortion, go ahead, have an abortion. Just do it over there. How come you can exist in my world, but I can't exist in your world? It's just, you guys know this. The craziness of the left is too much for me now. A lot of support. Thank you, Reese. Thank you very much. I love the hair, by the way. That's, yes. Are you Mexican? I do have a bit of Hispanic descent. Yes, I do. I'm very mixed. I'm a very mixed person. Watch a video with Gareth Cook. Yes, please, everybody. I'll leave again. I've left the link in the chats. We have an obsession with race. It's unhealthy. It's an unhealthy. We're defined by our past. Okay, I'm gonna leave another video. I'm gonna leave another video, but that kind of like it goes again with something that I'm trying to say. And okay, this was a very emotional video for me to put out, and I haven't promoted it because I actually don't know why. But going on what the darn kitty says, or that darn kitty says, I want you guys to watch this because this is how I feel about racism. This is how I feel about South Africa, and this is the message I want to put out there. So it sums it up quite nicely. It's just me talking with words on the screen. That's all it is. If you feel strongly about it, share it. If you agree with me, you can share it, like it, let people know. But this is honestly how I feel about racism, and I'm leaving a link in the description or in the chats now. You can go check it out. Just let me see what else I've missed out on here. But yeah, we shouldn't be defined by our past. We need to learn from our past and not use it as a weapon. What were you doing in Egypt? Racism in this I thought we'd shaken it off. I'm sick to death of it. Yeah, I think, see, that's the thing. I think a lot of people are sick to death of it. But we're scared of the woke, you see. So deep down, we're over it. You know, when we get together in our little family gatherings, we talk about how over we are and we're not racist and we don't believe in this, we don't believe in that, and blah, blah, blah. But these other people, these woke social justice warriors and the media are helping to just keep us, you know, suppressed. Like, don't talk about it. Don't talk about it in public. You can't do that. No. We don't want your opposing ideas. We don't want you to be united. No, we want you divided. That's the whole game. And I can see it a mile away, and I don't have to be a political analyst to see it. I don't have to be a graduate of anthropology. I don't have to be a all these political science expert or whatever you want to call it. You can just see it. You can just see it. Someone who's recently moved here. Well, not recently. I've been here for 13 years, but again, over those 13 years, I can see it. I can definitely see it. Cool, man. Thank you, Chico. I will check you later, and we'll be in discussion. If you don't focus on race, then your thought of a racist is a trap. You see, but that's the thing. You got to fight up against it because there was a discussion that what's her name also was having with another fellow Twitter person. I forgot her name. How can I forget? D. Sorry, D. Yes, D. Was having, who said that there was a discussion on Twitter. This guy was saying you're a racist if you don't, if you're not dating, haven't dated, or are married to a different race. So if you're white and you're married to a white person, that means you're racist, apparently, right? So there was this whole discussion about preference and blah 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 blah, and that it's not the same and all that stuff. And he basically got trapped because he admitted that no, well, because I think the question was raised to him. Well, if a black woman is married to a black man, does that make her racist? And then he said something along the lines of no, preferences are not racist. But then later on in the conversation said that preferences were racist. So it's like, what is going on? See, that's the thing. That's what they do. They make you, if you challenge them, if you challenge these social justice warriors, these woke people, they eat themselves. You just got to challenge them. And we are forgetting the actual definition of racism. And that is the problem. I mean, like, if you watch that debate with Ronaldo House and Bianca, perfect example of how they've tried to create different definitions of racism, systemic racism, imperial racism, blah, 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 blah. All comes from the same word under the same umbrella. You can label it however you want. It's the same thing. And you can try and say, oh, yeah, but this is okay. None of it's okay. None of it. And we just need to move on. Because I'm willing to bet that the majority of people, 90% of the human race, 80% of the human race, knows that racism is bad. And the other, maybe it's more, maybe it's less, I don't know. Maybe 60% of the human race knows that racism is bad, or 50%. But the other half, well, we'll deal with them. They'll need to go to prison, or we'll deal with them. But most of us know that racism is bad, and we're actually good people. And you just have to speak to other people to find that out. But again, go watch that video on my Facebook page. You know, we don't get rid of racism by nitpicking and talking about it all the time. We get rid of it by communicating with one another, by hanging out with different cultures and learning about each other. and having fun with one another. That's how we get rid of it, by being human. Uh, Sorry, I've gone on a bit of a rant there. Lost a bit of people. Yanni says, "You are the coolest American, Egyptian, South African I know." Yeah, I know it's a weird one. How do you make women moan twice? South Africans have very dirty minds. I've noticed that. You guys like the dirty humor. I'm not a very dirty humor kind of guy. But Pete, let me know. I'm curious. So Ronaldo was a lot of our first year. Yeah, you made that sound kinky. Okay, so as Talking Sirens have a stream tomorrow night at 8:15, and they're having Herman Roos on. That's gonna be cool. So go check that out. I've got to go cook because of that's fine. Thank you for tuning in, guys. I know 6 o'clock is a weird time because people are gonna eat and stuff. So for those of you that gotta go, no worries. I'm just having a nice chat with everyone. Who was this bloke that was so important? Okay, don't know what you're talking about. When will you have me on as a guest? I don't know. Email me. I'm not. Anybody can be a guest, really. I just got to figure out my schedule. So true about the left. Yep, it's time that we stop being scared of standing up to them. That's what I'm saying. They're bullying us. They are bullying us. And here's the thing: I'm not a right person. People think I'm right because I'm not on the left. That's just how it is. If you're not on the left, then you're like extreme far right. You know, you're a Nazi racist motherfucker. That's sorry, I shouldn't swear, but that's what they think. I'm actually a centrist. I have views and beliefs from both sides. I don't know. My first was actually Joe and Quentin Pereira. Quentin, yes, I love Quentin. He is awesome. Such an interesting bloke to talk to. I really enjoy talking to him, and also because I like psychology. So him and I, we are cool. And I'm glad to know I was your first. I am the we. Yes, I am the we video. That was my not response to Gareth Cliff, but it was at the time in the lockdown when everybody was talking about who's the we, who's the we. So I made a letter out, and this is my interpretation of I am the we, which actually started with me. Just saying. Wesley Young, hello Wesley. Thank you for tuning in. I like the Catholic. Without them, the Boston bank robbers would have felt too guilty. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about there. Even enjoying late. No worries, Spice. Anytime, anytime. For those of you who just tuned in, I am going to be finishing at 7. I'm only going to be doing this for an hour, so you will all get to know me that I'm actually quite punctual when I say I'm going to end at a certain time, for the most part, unless I'm having a very interesting conversation with a guest. Me and Ronaldo tend to go on for longer than an hour because we enjoy talking to each other. And Chris Wyatt. Chris, if you ever watch this, which I'm sure you will, 3-hour streams, man. People need to do bathroom breaks and eat and have lives. I'm just saying. But it's cool. No, Chris is amazing. He's also been on my channel. We all feel it. It's a tragedy that people feel the need to be racist. I wouldn't say that people feel the need to be racist. I don't think that's it. I think some people are just misled. I think some people have been fed false narratives in history. I think that some people just feel guilty. Some people are looking for acceptance. They want to be that white, that like, look at me, I'm fighting for the good fight, and they're just misled. I don't think anybody really wants to be racist unless you're on the extreme side of things. So if you're in the extreme right or the extreme left, I think that's when people really don't like the other race. Like that's like hectically extreme. But for the most part, I think people are just misled, and that's why it's important to have channels like Ramon's and Ronaldo's and Germs out there so that people can get informed and make a decision on their own. And that's also what I want people to get out of my channel. Yes, I want to entertain and be funny, but there are also a lot of important and interesting conversations I have with people. The chat I had with Ronaldo a few weeks ago was also very interesting. We chatted about a lot of things. Tomorrow, I'm chatting with 3 other comedians, and we're going to talk about the woke. We're going to talk about all that stuff, and it's going to be a very interesting one. So I hope you guys will tune into that one. I don't know if it's going to be funny. I think that would be ironic if it's not, but we'll try to be. I'm homophobic because I haven't bummed a dude. Bummed a dude. Okay. If that's what you say. Black right wingers were born out of house of slavery. Well, yeah. Without racism, how will I think yeah, I've been told. Apparently, I do have. That's now you're making me subconscious about my eyelashes. I've been told. My take on the my take on the live and let live mentality of the right is that it's why we're lacking so much representation in academia and the media. We've left the culture shaping to the left. I don't know. I missed something in history. I really did, because I feel like everything was going right, and when I say right, I don't mean right wing. I just mean like it was going okay, and then at some point the left just kind of took over, and I don't know how it happened. Maybe you're right. Maybe we didn't. Maybe the right didn't. I don't know. Stand up enough. I don't know. You're the only South African American with Hispanic descent that I know. Yep, it's a weird one. Jamie, works out like it. Okay, I might keep it up. I want to do at least one of these kind of live streams a week. I don't know when, and I don't think there will be routine, if I can put it that way, or all the time at the same time or at the same day. Today I just felt, not gonna lie, I felt not lonely, but I miss people interaction. So this is what's nice. I don't have to go out, and I can speak to interesting people and like-minded people. And even if you're not like-minded, I still like to talk to you. I mean, the other day I tried to get someone who's woke on my channel, and they again said no. Someone else. I'm curious, I'm very curious. I might actually be talking to a leftist who is Marxist. He's a really cool guy. And I don't want to, like, he's a guy that I know, like, even though he has those views, I could still, have dinner with him and have interesting conversations. So there are good left people out there, and I'm hoping he'll come onto my show and we can have a nice, interesting conversation, because again, I'm curious. I want to know why he believes in the things he does. Not because I want to scrutinize him or make fun of him or bully him. No, I want to understand. And maybe we'll learn something. Maybe we'll be like, oh, okay, so that's not too bad. I can level with that. Like when Germ had the Satanist guy on his channel. I didn't see anything wrong with that. I'm sorry, I didn't. Crucify me if you want to, but I didn't. It's his channel. Number one, it's his channel, and he can do whatever he wants on his channel. That's number one. Number two, I thought it was cool. I'm not gonna become Satanist now. Don't get me wrong. Definitely not. But it was interesting to learn about that topic. That's it. And I'm just like, okay, cool, I know. And now I can move on with my life and leave it there. Am I going to have a house party filled with Satanists? Probably not. But if I meet a Satanist, I'm not going to automatically assume that they sacrifice babies now. Maybe, depending on how they look. Wait, is that racist? I don't know. I'm kidding. I'm just saying. Let people do what they want to do. As long as we're good people, like we can do that. And the bad people, we'll deal with them. Let's see. I'm missing out on so much. I will be a guest on your show. I will be a guest on your show. I meant Talking Sirens. Oh, sorry. Chris stream. Yes. Man, anytime I see Chris has Giselle as a guest, I know. Okay, cool. That's a 3 hour stream because he did it twice. Yep. Wasn't alone in my assumptions. Yep. Uh, I have first dibs on your eyelashes. No, I'm not putting them up for donation. Damn. If anybody has done a zapper, then thank you very much for doing so. This is the first time I've shown this. There it is. Yeah. And yeah, I'm. Man, I'm just gonna leave it there. If you guys want to use it, go ahead. Maybe next time I do this, I'll walk you through that. But I'm hoping that Germ's mug will come in, and I can put it somewhere there because I think that'd be cool. Then I need to get a "Make America Great Again" hat just to piss off some people, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I've gone through. To fix the most damage first seems to be what the right to blame the left for. Interesting. To fix the most damaged first seems to be what the right to blame the left for. I think there's a lot of blame on both sides. Look, I'm not saying that the right are perfect. We're definitely not. And I say we like I'm part of them. Again, I'm a centrist. But, or at least I like to think I am. And then again, I don't even like to think in terms of labels. Because the moment we start labeling, that's when, again, we become divided. Oh, you're this, you're that, you know. I just know that I have beliefs that are from both sides. Um, and I think we need to tear down these labels. We need to tear down all this stuff because that's what creates the divide in the first place, you know? I think for the most part, what Big Daddy Liberty says a lot is that he believes in faith, flag, and family. And I think a lot of people, a lot of people will agree with that. And if we can have that foundation, then we can find common ground. Like that's common ground. And once we have common ground, we can then communicate. And once we communicate, we can move forward. And that is what some people are very, very scared of. I don't know how to use Zapper. Well, that's the thing. Until I get to 1,000 subscribers, I can't do super chats. So at least I think that's how it works. I'm not even sure. But you download the app, I think. And you download the app Zapper. And then you sign up to it. It's free. And then you just use it. It's like SnapScan, that kind of thing. So, and then you just, yeah, it's a pay portal thing. It's safe. A lot of people use it. It's used mainly in restaurants and now on YouTube. Bring Sangoma on for a light chat. Okay. Many of us are alone in this. What do you mean? Who's alone in what? I don't know what you're talking about. Are we alone? I don't know. Are we alone? Are you talking about aliens? I don't know. 7 minutes left, guys. What do you guys want to talk about closing off? I want to thank everyone that has tuned in. Most of you are gone now, which is fine. I'm guessing dinner needs to be made. I need to make dinner, so yes, I cook. I do cook. D, if you're still there, what's this? First introduction into SA political cemetery. Don't be weird. Okay. D, if you're still around, please send me a message on Twitter. I'll try and get you on the show as soon as possible. Yeah, so what else? What else do you want to talk about? I spoke, yes, I'm going to release a video continuing my fight on cancel culture. Next week, I'll be releasing some news related stuff. Pete says, thanks for the chat. Cheers, buddy. Have a good evening. Have a good day. And remember, again, tomorrow I will be back 8:30 with these guys. We're going to talk about the woke. So you guys are more than welcome to join us and hear what some comedians have to say about woke. To be woke or not to be woke? That is the question. So yeah, I think it's time for like a new I don't know how to put this, a new genre of comedy. I don't think it's a new genre of comedy. Maybe in South Africa it is, but yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I'm very curious and interested to have that discussion with the guys tomorrow, and then on Thursday, I'm having another interview with a comedian. I also do interviews with comedians. They're just fun interviews. We don't talk about politics. We talk about the comedian. My guest usually comes on. We have a nice little conversation. We get to know the comedian. And this one is also a ventriloquist, female ventriloquist in South Africa, stays in Joburg. I don't know. I actually, because she stays in Joburg, I don't know her that well. So I'm gonna get to know her on Thursday, 8:30. We're gonna get to know her, have a bit of fun, play games with the audience, and yeah. So tune into that on Thursday, and then I will be back on Monday. So I'm also changing my schedule of uploading and stuff like that because, like I said, I have to find other ways of making money. So, do a bit of graphic design and stuff like that. So I don't have as much time anymore for the streams, unfortunately. I love doing the streams. Don't get me wrong. I love doing the streams. Love talking to you guys. So once again, please, if you want to support me, tell people to subscribe, share my content as much as you can. Please, it would really mean the world to me. How about a poster on the wall behind you? Maybe good vibes. Yeah, Wesley, I've been thinking. Somewhere here, I'm guessing. I was thinking about maybe putting an American flag and a South African flag. You know, American South African flag. I thought that'd be cool. So I'll see. I'm definitely gonna put something. Yeah, but I am moving. Unfortunately, our place was sold, so we have to move within 2 months. So we'll see with the new place what it holds. I'm looking forward to your Thursday show. Yeah, Yanni, that's because you like how she looks. I see you. Yeah, you're like Chris and Giselle. That's what. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm also looking forward to Thursday. She seems like a really cool person. Uh, Hi Joe, Tracy Wolf. Hi Joe, I posted the Big Daddy clip on our Facebook group. Let our voices be heard. Please join us and do a live feed sometime. Tracy, can you be a little bit more specific when you say us? And where would you like the live feed? On your group. What group? So many questions, Tracy. So many questions. But thank you for sharing the Big Daddy clip. That is, I've done a few of those, and all of them are very, very passionate, and it's something that I think people need to listen to. I'm actually D Martin's manager. What day and time works for you, Joe? D, is this true? Inside digital. I thought D was a lawyer. Why does she need a manager? I'm very confused. You guys are playing tricks on me now. Ha 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 ha. Way to go. Or maybe a picture of your camel. Oh man, I actually, you know what? I actually have a picture of my camel. Well, not my camel. I have a picture of me on a camel at the pyramids. Maybe on the next stream when I do this, I'll bring it out and I'll show you guys. How about that? I think that'll be funny. Future husband and manager is not the same thing. Well, that seems like a discussion you guys need to have ASAP. And yeah, that would be a good show. Inside such a mood. Yep. What is that? Inside digital. Like people, when you come up with names, make sure it's easy to pronounce or at least say or readable. Okay. Marketing tip 101. Just saying. Inside digital. What does it mean? Let me know what it means. Tracy, are you still there? Because I gotta go. I don't want to go for too long. So if you're still there, let me know. Or DM me on Facebook and we can chat. You can DM me on Twitter. You can DM me on wherever. I can also leave an email. Joe Emilio Comedian at Gmail. I don't know why I'm saying it while I'm typing it, but okay. Who else does that? I feel like we all do that. Joe Emilio Comedian at gmail.com. I want to start doing voices. Like I've always done. I'm a weird person sometimes. Like my wife often catches me like saying weird shit. I don't know why, but like I just kind of zone out and then I start saying weird stuff in weird voices. And the other day she was like, "Hey, you should probably think about doing voiceover." And I was like, "Well, I don't know if I can do voices." And then she was like, "You always are doing some kind of voice." It's the whole reason why she brought it up. So, for those of you, D Tracy, email me. I just let the email in the chat, so please email me. And Venner Weber, I was just talking about our show, guys. Venner Weber, he is one of the comedians that are on the show tomorrow. We're gonna talk about the woke. So yeah, thanks for keeping me company while I wash dishes, of course. Best part is the way my account for a digital marketing thing I was trying to get up and running. It's Scandinavian word for intuition. Then just say intuition. Sorry. Hey, Beth. Oh my word, it's still warm. I made this before the stream, like 10 minutes before the stream. And it is still like, it's like the perfect temperature. I freaking love this thing. It was supposed to be a gift for my wife. Not anymore. You are posed. See spiritual advisor. All right, Benner. Not doing too well on the comedy thing, I see. All right, guys. Yes, so I'm expecting an email from Tracy and an email from D. Facebook group, let our voices be heard SA. Okay, cool. I like the sound of that. Yes. Please share my Gareth Cliff thing as well, because that would be really awesome if you could, because I'm fighting against cancel culture and this shit needs to stop. So, but I'll email me and we'll talk. D, I'm glad you think I'm funny, so please email me and let me know. Yes, best cup ever. I should actually get these guys to sponsor me. Speaking about sponsorship, I am open. Just saying. Is another for Miss Emilio? Yeah, typo. Okay. All right. Speaking random voices and what joining out. Yep. Oh, speaking about. Okay, I see what you're saying. Totally possessed. Okay. Yeah. Well, sometimes I don't know. Maybe I should do voiceovers. I don't know. I'm going on for. Do you guys want me to? I don't even know if there's people still watching. There seems to be. Do you guys want me to go in for a few more minutes, or does that people have stuff to do? Because I don't want to go on for too long. But I do want to put this out there. If you are looking for a voiceover thing, I would love to try. It's not very good marketing right now. Hi, my name is Joe Emilio, and I would love to do your voiceover for a commercial. I can also do various accents. No, I can't do accents. Scratch that. I can also do various voices. Hello, is it me you're looking for? I don't know. And there's Mikhail. And now look, Mikhail's also going to be joining me tomorrow on to talk about the woke. So if you guys want to know who Venner and Mikhail look like, so Venner is the guy with the mouth that looks crazy. Mikhail is the one that's scratching his head. Peter hasn't joined the stream yet, so and I'm on the far right. So, which is ironic. So tomorrow we're going to be talking about that. Mikhail Kanaka in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, please. Cool. Email me. Let's do it. Can you do the Sunday on E? This Sunday on E. Oh man, I actually forgot how that sounds. I haven't watched ETV in forever. This Sunday. Wait, I can do. I have my own voice, so or my own like movie trailer voice. So let me just. This summer on E. I don't know if that was good. Sometimes I gotta get into it. Liam Bento. Is this the comedian Liam Bento, or is this another Liam Bento, or is this the owner of the restaurant Bento? There's so many Bentos now. I can't keep up. There is a restaurant called Bento, and I've got to try it because Liam Bento tried it, which I thought was brilliant. Liam, if it's you, buddy, thank you so much for tuning in. We're just talking. We're having. I gotta get you. If this is the comedian Liam Bento, I gotta get you on my show, man. I remember I asked you, and then shit got crazy. And I got it because this guy is funny. He is so funny. Huge fan of Liam Bento. If it is the comedian Liam Bento, if you're just the Liam Bento that happens to be named Liam Bento after a fellow comedian, then Liam Bento. Thank you for tuning in. I don't know what happened there. Maybe voices over the next nation address. Maybe it will make some sense. I used to be able to do a Nelson Mandela. Let me see. Hi. One freedom, one freedom, one life, one freedom, one life. No, I lost it. Also used to be able to do the Joker from The Dark Knight Rises. I can still do his laugh, but I need to work on his voice again. I used to be able to. I loved that voice, man. That was like the best ever. And I thought my jokes were bad. Something like that. Imitate me being angry again. Peter is avoiding your accents. Yeah, Mikhail. That is good. Which one? Oh, the movie one. This summer, one man, Yanni Vandervalt, watches Ronaldo House and moderates for Chris Wyatt. This summer, Yanni Vandermerve. This summer, Yanni Vandervalt is the moderator. He's actually really good at moderating. I'm not gonna lie. Once I get that on my channel, he's gonna be moderating my channel. How about Derek Watts from Carte Blanche? Actually, you know what? I will look into that to do that. You know who else I wanted to do was Christopher Walken. I love his accent, and I was trying. Like I'm terrible at it, but I really want to try and get his accent. Like why you gotta go there? That's the best. And then there's also how many Liam Bento people do you know? Apparently, I know a few. Hey, buddy. Oh man, it's so good to see you. So good. Thank you, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, I gotta get you on the show. Please remind me, man. Send me a Instagram DM or something. Just remind me, man. I got to get you on. It's gonna be nice to talk to you again. I miss you, buddy. I really do. I miss a lot of the comedians. I'm not gonna lie. I really do. Some of them have been reaching out over this tough time, which is I'm very grateful for. But yeah, I miss them. I miss them a lot. Mikhail, Vanner, Peter doesn't care. Yanni Vandervalt, yes. There's another one I was trying to think of that I'm trying to work on as well. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, okay. We're going on for an hour and 10 minutes. I'm gonna call it quits now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Liam Bento, thank you. Mikhail, Vanner, everyone else. I mean, the list: Reese, Eleutheria, Beth Symes, Inside, or I'm just gonna go with what you said it was. What was the translation again? Intuition Digital. Thank you so much. D, thank you so much. Brazos, Planet Q, Tracy Wolf, Wesley Young. You all know. You all know who is here. Thank you all so much, every single one of you. And again, in closing, I'm doing the whole Zapper thing. Completely up to you guys. I'm not gonna. Yeah, it's there. And if you guys want to support me, because a lot of people are asking how do they support me, subscribe to my channel, share my channel. That's it. That's all I ask. You'll be doing me a huge favor, and I'll be greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. Greatly grateful. I will be, why can't I talk? I will be very grateful for you to share my channel. And like I said, I will be doing more content very soon. Just gotta figure out some stuff. There will be updates coming up, so please check out what I've uploaded, the Gareth Cliff interview. If you haven't yet checked that out, check the I Am the We video. That's how I feel about the topic of racism. And yeah, just keep sharing my content, keep telling people to subscribe. Let's grow together, let's have fun together. And I'll do more of these. I'll do more of these at least once a week. I'll find the time to do it because like I said, I love chatting to people, and getting to know one another is always a good thing. So let's keep doing that. So once again, guys, cheers, and I expect an email from D and Tracy. I'm not gonna like. I'm doing a Barney Stinson. D, this is at you, Tracy. Anyway, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. Have fun. Be safe. And I'll see you tomorrow evening once again for when we talk about the woke. Yes, comedians getting together to talk about the woke. Oh no, what could possibly go wrong? So yeah, I'll see you guys there. That's the next one. Until then, stay safe. Be good to one another. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Subscribe, like. I'm going to go now.